Hi, welcome to Impossible. Sorry, bear with me. I have my son this week. I'm doing videos every day this week. So just bear with me. Put your video down on the Happy Valentine's Day video, please. Next up, I'm doing Sagittarius man, Aquarius woman. This could really work out to be a great relationship because both of them look for friendship first, and both are intellectual people, so they're conversationalists and they touch topics on all areas of life. Okay, if they are both evolved, okay, this can turn out to be a really great relationship. However, where every relationship is obstacles, and they could have a lot of disagreements, especially over jealousy, because Sagittarius man tends to be very jealous over his partner, and she's not gonna like this, especially when he's questioning her and she doesn't like to be questioned, and looking through her stuff or trying to find out information on her. She's not gonna like this, and he could equally be as sneaky and stuff like that. That's why I said if they're both evolved, because in this relationship they could be the best of friends because they're gonna get to know each other deeply, okay, really deeply. One thing is for sure that he's gonna like about the Aquarius woman is her bubbly and sense of humor, and she's adventurous just like him, and she's daring, and she's a freedom lover because he loves his freedom as well. So as long as he can allow her freedom as she allowed him his freedom, this can work really well. Another thing that is gonna tick the Aquarius woman off is his ignorance, because he could be very ignorant and set in his ways and want things his way. And Aquarius woman is a boss type and he's a boss type, so they both strong. They have strong mentality. So fire meets air, and she when she comes swift to burn out that fire. Like, hey, listen, no, and which will back the Sagittarius man off because he can be very set in his ways, and she's like, look, no, okay. And another thing about Aquarius woman is that she's gonna do things her way anyway. So regardless of what he's saying, and she's a grown woman and she's evolved, she's not gonna tolerate him telling her what to do and stuff like that. Now, if you have suggestions, yes, but to tell her straight up what she can, and what she can, no, because he's not gonna do well with that either, coming from her. Okay. However, when it comes to the home and responsibilities and stuff like that, yes, they could build a nice home, and they could be this is gonna be like a best friend relationship. And the sex, Aquarius woman is gonna bring out that spice in the bedroom, because Sagittarius man could be a little bit one way, but both highly sexual. Okay, but she's gonna bring that out of him, and this the sexual encounter is gonna evolve into something great, as long as they both respect each other and on each other, and respect each other's minds and the way they think and how they move. Okay. As far as conversation, the conversation flows, except when Sagittarius man become distant, or Aquarius woman could become distant, because either way, one of them can become distant in this relationship. And Aquarius woman is always up in her head, so sometimes Sagittarius man wants to talk and get into her mind, and she's gonna feel like she doesn't want to talk right now, or he's just invading her personal space and asking so many questions, and she's not gonna like this about him either, because he is a type of investigator and stuff like that, and she's not gonna like this at all. Especially with and they both have a big circle of friends. Especially with her friends, he could get very jealous over her friends, and this is gonna cause real problems and real issues, because not everything is his business. Just like not everything he does is her business, she feels like not everything she does is his business. And this is where she draws the line with personal space, because sometimes he could cross that line and invade her personal space, or be too much up in her business and searching her Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that, and searching through comments and looking who write this and no. Okay. And yeah, he can be like that at times, and this is not going to work well with the Aquarius woman. But when it comes to paying bills and stuff like that, Aquarius woman could bring out the best of the Sagittarius man, because yes, he is a provider, he's not cheap, but at the same time, and he does like nice things, and he wants more out of life. But the Aquarius woman they could both push each other to achieve great things in life, as long as they put their head together, and nobody's trying to conquer the other, and nobody's trying to over control the other person. This could really work well. Okay. Because they both have something to bring to the table, just exchange of ideas and exchange of minds. They're two different people. So yes, he is smart in his own way, and she's smart in her own way. and that's just how it is. They could learn from each other if they're both willing to learn from each other, and Sagittarius man is just not set in his ways and not willing to listen to what Aquarius woman has to bring to the table, because he can't be set in his ways and he can stand firm with what he believes, and and be closed-minded to certain ideas, and she's not gonna like this. But he can be sweet. He is sweet, and he is, and then if he breaks out of that mind, like I said, if he's evolved, this can be a really great relationship, all right, because they're going to learn to understand each other, and in time give each other their personal space, because as long as Aquarius woman makes him feel secured and he makes her feel secured, there's no need to question the relationship, okay? But this can still happen as far as both sides. If one of them decides to disappear, if Sagittarius man decides to disappear, then Aquarius woman is going to want to get down to the truth, and then if she decides to back off, then he's going to want to get down to the bottom of the truth. So it could be a tug of war, which could cause a lot of disagreements in this relationship, because once arguments arise, none of them is going to back down from each other, okay? And that's just what it is. All right. But again, her friendliness, her affection, her need for freedom, her spice that she brings, and her adventurous side and her daring side and all of that, he's gonna love it, because she's edgy, and he's gonna love that about her, that she's not, she breaks out of the norm, and she doesn't she marches to her own beat, and she doesn't try to do things to fit in what society into society's norm. And he's the same way. He's a freedom thinker, and so is she. So this is where they get along very well, and as long as they learn how to respect each other's mind, and how they obtain the information from each other, how they work, and find each other interesting, because they are going to find each other interesting. And yes, they could because he's long term. Once he's ready, he's long term, and once she's ready, she's long term. But it's just getting there with her, because she can stay single for a very long time, or play the field, or just date for a very long time without getting into a relationship. He can too. Yeah, their home will be nice. Not everybody is gonna be knowing where they live. No, they're very private in their own way, because that's how it is. Yeah, so although they have a lot of friends, they still maintain private. That's it. All right. Excuse me. Aquarius woman, she will cook, she will clean, she will take care of the home, okay? And he's gonna like these qualities about her too, because she's a go-getter and she's not lazy. All right. And they both business minded, and they both go getters. So it's boss woman meet boss man, and he's gonna like these bossy qualities about her, that she is about her business, because he's about his business. So these two can really collaborate and get a business going or something like that, because two minds meet one, and they're both great-minded people, intellectual, interesting people, okay? Because they both have something to bring to the table, which is a great thing. All right, as long as Sagittarius man allows Aquarius woman her same freedom, this could work out great, okay? Because and he's not overly jealous. That too. As long as he's not overly jealous, because he could be overly jealous, and this is not gonna Aquarius woman. That this could cause problems, okay? Especially if it's her friend and he's acting all funny and this and that. And she doesn't like this, because she doesn't do that with him. All right, so she feels like, if I trust you, you should be able to trust me, because once she's in it, she's in it. She's loyal to a fault. That's the Aquarius woman. She's a ride or die, and that's one thing he's gonna appreciate about her qualities, because she's a long time kind of person. So I mean, she decided this long to get into a relationship, and now that she's in it, what, she's gonna just fuck around? No, that's why she played the field to fuck around. Got it? So when she's in it, and so she just gotta trust her like she trusts you, because she's not gonna be hounding, Sagittarius man, like, what you doing? Only if she suspects something and she, does her research and she finds something out, that's when she gonna bring it to his attention. But other than that, no. All right, but this relationship has possibilities of working out. It could be a really, really, really great relationship, and they can really, if they really could understand and deal with each other's differences and learn from each other. All right, I love you guys. I'm Possible, you're Possible, you're NC Tasha Tai. I'm out.